Hey you guys, today we're going to talk about gaslighting and what it is, the different types, and why it's so harmful in a relationship. So ultimately, it pretty much comes down to lying. It's when someone is bold-faced lying to you, but they're doing it in a way that they can gain an upper hand or gain control in a relationship. It's often used by people with certain personality disorders, such as NPD, which is narcissistic personality disorder, is one of the main ones that we know. But there are others. There are 4 different types. The first one is outright lying. Like they just lie to you. They ain't trying to like butter it up or nothing like that. And they will go hard with these lies. So you will ultimately believe them because they will not budge. They will double down. And you're just like, I have no proof to show that you're really lying, so I'm going to go ahead and believe you. That's number 1. The second one, which is actually very, very popular, is manipulation of reality. So this is where now they're starting to make you think like your memory is wrong. They'll say something like, no, that didn't happen that way. Or what are you talking about? You always remember things wrong. And then you start questioning yourself. You start questioning if things happen the way you believe that it happened, and you're like, maybe I'm bugging. Maybe it didn't happen this way. I don't have anything to show that it did. But you start questioning yourself, and this kind of rips at your self-esteem. And then this person is now, because they made you down here, they're up here, and you're kind of believing them now, and they've gained the upper hand in the relationship just by manipulating your reality. So now everything that you thought was true, you're starting to question everything, and you don't even trust yourself anymore. The 3 is scapegoating. So this is where they'll say something like, it's your fault that I'm angry. You always got to do something to trigger me. Or they'll say something like, you're always the one who does this to me. Like they'll always assign blame to someone else. Or they'll say something like, that person is jealous of me. That's why they're saying these types of things. Like it's always someone else. It's never them. They won't take accountability for their own actions. They'll always have a scapegoat. They'll always have a way out that doesn't involve them. So they're never the bad guy or the bad woman. It's always someone else. And number 4 is coercion. So with coercion, this is where they will now either charm you and make you feel like you can really like rely on them, you can really trust them. They'll say all the right things. They'll do things to make you feel dependent on them. You might feel as though you're isolated or as though like you don't have control over your own life. And the flip side of that could be where they're bullying you and they're pretty much like being violent towards you. So coercion is more like a spectrum. Like ultimately, it's another form to try to get you under their control so that they have the upper hand and they can get away with whatever it is that they're doing. May it be cheating, it could be some other type of downright crazy type of behaviors, something illegal, who knows? It could be anything. But a lot of times they do it when they're cheating or doing something that they shouldn't be doing. And they want to gain your trust. I hope that this helped. So those are the 4 different types of stages, or the 4 different types of gaslighting methods that a lot of people use to gain the upper hand in a relationship. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one.